Good afternoon. I'm County Executive Ken Jenkins, and today is April 28, 2025. This is our weekly municipal update, and certainly we're so glad that you're here and joining us today. We're certainly going to have and hear from our Deputy County Executive, Richard Wishney, who's going to tell us all things that are going on in the Parks, Recreation, and Conservation system. We're going to have Bridget Gibbons come up and talk to us some more about that really exciting announcement about Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. And we'll have our Director of Aviation, April Gaspari, to come up and talk to us for a few minutes about Real ID. Hopefully you're getting yours, because that will make a difference in how you travel. She'll give us some more information about that. And then we're certainly going to come up, because it's prom season, and we're going to talk about Operation Prom National Network founder, and do all the great things that Noel has been able to work with us over the years at the county center coming up, and all those things coming up in our Westchester County system. I'm going to start with our municipal guest this week, who is the Village of Scarsdale Mayor, Justin Arrest. And Justin Arrest is just an awesome guy, and he does in the Village of Scarsdale, 18,000 individuals. We're looking forward to this week coming up, because when we start Bicycle Sunday, we also start Destination Scarsdale. He'll tell us about that. It is a fantastic opportunity. There's so many great things happening in the village. And with that, let's turn over to our friend Justin Arrest, who is the mayor of the Village of Scarsdale. Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, County Executive Jenkins, Deputy County Executive Wishney, for the kind invitation to join you today. It's a pleasure to be part of your weekly update, and I want to thank you and your team for your continued commitment to supporting municipalities throughout Westchester. These partnerships are essential as we work together to strengthen our communities, support our downtowns, and enhance the quality of life for all residents. I'm proud to represent the Village of Scarsdale, a community rooted in service, tradition, and civic pride. Founded in 1701, it was incorporated as a town in 1788 and a village in 1915. Scarsdale is one of only 6 coterminous village towns in New York and is home to about 18,000 residents. It is known for its picturesque neighborhoods, exceptional public schools, and strong spirit of volunteerism. At the heart of our community's identity is the motto non sibi, not for oneself. This philosophy shapes how we govern, how we engage, and how we care for one another. It's also the foundation of much of what we do, including one of our most recent and very exciting initiatives, one that the county executive just referenced, that I would like to highlight here today, Destination Scarsdale. Destination Scarsdale is a collaborative effort between the Village of Scarsdale and the Scarsdale Business Alliance to bring new energy and connection to our village center. From May through November, every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., our downtown becomes a hub of community life. With a vibrant farmers market managed by Down to Earth, live music, family activities, and nonprofit programming through our community table. We're also hosting a series of theme Sundays that reflect the energy and diversity of our community, including on May 4th, Opening Day and Ribbon Cutting Ceremony, which we are thrilled to kick off with County Executive Jenkins, coinciding with the first of many Bicycle Sundays for this season on the Bronx River Parkway, where Scarsdale serves as a midpoint. May 11th, Mother's Day in the Dale. May 18th, Beauty and Wellness Day. June 1st, Community Service Day. June 8th, Fitness in the Park. And June 22nd, Scarsdale Paw-Looza in partnership with the SPCA. Later in the season, we hope to welcome visitors from across the county for larger events like Rock the Dale, our music festival featuring talented local area bands, and our popular Dog Halloween Parade, which brings together families, friends, and pets in a fun and festive celebration. In addition to these Destination Scarsdale events, I'd be remiss not to mention one of our more meaningful annual traditions, Scarsdale's Memorial Day Ceremony and Parade. Held on Memorial Day morning, it is a moving event that brings our community together to honor the service and sacrifice of those who gave their lives for our country. We invite all residents and guests to join us in remembrance and gratitude. While some events like our July 4th fireworks spectacular or Halloween window painting are more resident-focused, we are proud to create many opportunities through Destination Scarsdale that are open to all. These events foster connection, creativity, and community pride. We're especially grateful to White Plains Hospital, Destination Scarsdale's presenting sponsor, for helping make this initiative possible through their generous support and shared commitment to community health and vitality. To learn more about all of our events and initiatives, please visit scarsdale.gov and click on Destination Scarsdale. We look forward to welcoming you to the Dale, whether it's for a Sunday stroll, a seasonal celebration, or a solemn moment of reflection on Memorial Day. Thank you again, County Executive Jenkins, for the opportunity to share what's happening in Scarsdale, for your friendship and your support of our community.
It's always great seeing you, Mayor. And Scarsdale, we're looking forward to be the Dale. I'm gonna rock that now. So we're coming down to the Dale. We'll be looking forward to see you. And again, on May 4th, again, we're going to kick that off with Destination Scarsdale. It's the first day of Bicycle Sunday. And as the mayor pointed out, appropriately, it's the midway point. So you get a chance to be at the farmer's market, maybe catch Sherry, Rose, and Asher there with the Chamber of Commerce and all the folks that are doing that work there. It is a really good halfway point, depending on if you went up from Scarsdale Road in Yonkers or did you come down from the county center. It's still halfway, but one way is downhill and the other way is like getting ready to put those extra pedal to the metal, whatever ways you're doing that, whether you're doing a bike or roller skating or anything like that. So we're looking forward to seeing everyone on May 4th as we kick that off. And the Parkway Cafe is always a great place to go to have breakfast and hang out with the mayor. So looking forward to all that, and we'll see the mayor and the entire team. I wanted to show many of the events they had in the Dale in Scarsdale, in the village, Destination Scarsdale. Thanks so much, Mayor, for being here with us. Up next, we're going to have Bridget Gibbons, County Director of Economic Development, come up in just a moment. Because last week, during the State of the County, I announced a new exciting strategic partnership with the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, RPI, the nation's first technology research university. This partnership will provide area working professionals with access to a top-tier STEM education on demand and fulfills a strategic initiative to bring high-quality engineering and applied science programs to the county. Let's take a look and learn more about it. We're excited to partner with RPI. This partnership will provide working professionals in Westchester with world-class STEM education on demand.
At RPI, education is active. We're terribly excited to do this. It's an RPI rigorous education delivered at a distance in topics that are relevant to the workforce in Westchester County.
The main goal of this initiative is to strengthen Westchester's economy, prepare our workforce for the challenges and changes of the future, and to let our residents have access to world-class education.
Westchester County is the right place at the right time for us. You have great industries in the county in finance, advanced manufacturing, in life sciences, and in quantum computing. And so working together, we can help elevate the workforce in the region and grow the economic potential. We can foster new startups and promote innovation and leadership in those areas.
Westchester employers have told us that they need engineers to support the needs of their businesses in the future. This partnership will move Westchester forward, prepared for these jobs in advanced technology.
We've worked with the employers to understand exactly what sort of skills their employees need to advance, and those are the courses that we're going to be offering through this platform. And frankly, I think the best way to retain valued employees is giving those learning opportunities and those advancement opportunities.
Working with our Office of Economic Development, this partnership fulfills a strategic vision for building Westchester economy and continuing to move Westchester forward.
Building innovative ecosystems like the biotech cluster in Boston or the AI cluster in the San Francisco Bay Area really starts with getting people that are educated in emerging technologies that can help drive those innovations. And a program like this is going to create that network of people in the region that I think can be transformative.
This partnership continues the evolution of the Hudson Valley to make it Quantum Valley with the education experience and the 200-year legacy of RPI. We will move Westchester forward to help define and redefine our region.
I think we can become Quantum Valley together, up and down the Hudson River, and we're very excited to be working with County Executive Ken Jenkins and the County of Westchester.
We're excited to have this partnership with RPI. All right, and that's a fantastic opportunity. It was great being involved with the video with President Schwartz. And we're going to invite now our Economic Development Director, Bridget Gibbons, to give us some more information about the strategic partnership and share some exciting details. Bridget.
Thank you so much, County Executive. The partnership between the county and RPI aims to power Westchester's future, fueling growth through accessible, on-demand STEM education and building a thriving ecosystem for workforce innovation and emerging technologies. We're bringing the excellence of RPI programs to our residents so they can fulfill their career goals through programs that are accessible, relevant, and flexible. Before we established this partnership, we had extensive conversations with our employers who told us that they're having trouble hiring employees with engineering-related skills. This collaboration brings cutting-edge academic and workforce development opportunities directly to Westchester County, helping us invest in our most important asset, our people. The initial offering is RPI's online graduate certificate and degree programs and non-credit pro courses, which are short 6 to 8 week classes. All the programs are led by industry experts with mentoring for the participants. Courses are available anytime, anywhere, with evening synchronous sessions offered throughout. One of the features that distinguishes this program from other online classes is that we will be very intentionally building community here in Westchester County. To support this, RPI will hire an RPI liaison to be present in Westchester County. This person will facilitate events here in Westchester to build community and familiarity with the RPI programs and opportunities, conduct quarterly live receptions with guest speakers and panelists, and host lunch and learns and other events with employers and learners to develop awareness of all the programs. Our first RPI mixer/information session will be in June at Captain Lawrence Brewery. More information about this event will be coming soon. If you'd like to join us at this event or participate in any other upcoming events, you can email me at bgibbons@westchestercountynY.gov or call me at 914-995-2952. For more information about all the RPI learning programs that are part of this partnership, go to the Economic Development website, westchestercatalyst.com/RPI. I want to thank County Executive Jenkins for his complete support on this very important initiative. Thank you.
All right, Bridget, thank you so much. And we really appreciate all the work that you're doing on this, and congratulations on getting this thing lifted off. And now it's going to be an exciting opportunity for our Westchester residents to get some more things, especially a certificate from RPI. Awesome, right?
Great, thank you.
It'll build up to some other things. We got some other things coming on in the future, right?
That's
Right?
right.
Because there's always more. So thanks again, Bridget, for all your leadership in this particular area with this RPI program for economic development, listening to our Bioscience Hub folks around Westchester County, and to make it a Quantum Valley here in Hudson Valley. So it's going to be an exciting time to do. Up next, we've been hearing so much information about Real ID. So we're going to have our Director of Aviation, April Gaspari, who's going to join us today to share all this information about it. I know that it's been going on for several years. I had to check today to see when I actually did it for our family. I know I did it in 2018. So this has been going on for a while. This is not new. And I know some folks all of a sudden are really getting excited about it because they know that after May 7th, you need to have that or a passport or some other things to be able, global entry and those kind of other programs to be able to move forward. So with that, our Director of Aviation, April Gaspari.
Good afternoon, and thank you, County Executive Jenkins. The Real ID requirement is, in fact, a real deadline. Beginning Wednesday, May 7th, the Transportation Security Administration will enforce implementation of travelers presenting a Real ID compliant form of identification when traveling through U.S. airports. This means that your state's driver's license must have a star or a flag in the upper right-hand corner after processing through a Department of Motor Vehicles center. The flag indicates the Real ID. the star indicates the real ID, and the flag indicates enhanced, which allows you to also fly between the U.S. and Canada, Mexico, and select countries within the Caribbean. So, what can you expect when you're traveling through our hometown airport, Westchester County Airport? The short answer is, hopefully nothing has changed because 1, you have a real ID compliant form of identification, and 2, we have a practiced contingency plan from our airport team. Led by the TSA, our airport operations, the airlines, and public safety will make sure that your travel will be smooth, but you need to make sure that your real ID is compliant. If you are one of the 453,000 residents within Westchester that do not yet have a real ID, schedule that appointment and help boost our 46% rate up. And if your ID is not real ID yet, you come to the airport. Our airport staff will ask you to present your ID to our own airport staff before you would reach the TSA. If you are compliant, then you will stay in the queue and travel as if nothing has changed. If you do not have an acceptable form of real ID, then you will be directed to go to the remote screening lane, which you may be subject to additional screening. And additional screening means additional time. Tips to avoid any risk of missing your flight if you do not have the real ID. Schedule your appointment online with the Department of Motor Vehicles. Bring with you any other acceptable forms of ID. As the county executive said, the U.S. passport and your Customs and Border Protection Global Entry Card are the most common forms of alternate acceptable forms. There is a website showing to you right now the complete list of acceptable forms of ID. And as always, arrive at the terminal 2 hours in advance of your airline's departure time, just in case you need that additional screening, just in case you get to enjoy some of the amenities in the terminal. Our 5 airlines that serve Westchester County Airport are also sending emails and text messages on the real ID requirements to all passengers who have purchased an airline ticket. And as a refresh, our airlines include American Airlines, Bermuda Air, Breeze Airways, Delta Airlines, and JetBlue. Given the volume of the DMV appointments, obtaining a real ID before May 7th may not happen in time of your intended travel, so please plan accordingly. The theme here and the thesis is if you plan to travel, get the real ID or make sure you bring another acceptable form of ID. Do not let real ID get between you and your summer vacations. Want to thank County Executive Jenkins, Deputy County Executive Wishney, and Director of Operations Joe McDonald for their continued support at the airport. Thank you.
Thank you, Director of Aviation, April Gaspari. And again, one of the things that's been a challenge for so many people, because they've heard about it, and everyone is doing a great job of trying to alert folks to what April just mentioned. Again, you don't want to get to the airport, and I know there's so many of us that cut it kind of close, even with 2 hours. If you need to go home to get your passport, for example, or if you travel with global entry, some people have that as well, it could be a challenge. And again, if you get onto the alternative screening line, right, to have additional screening done, that could make the difference between missing that plane or not. You don't want to be that person, because the person that either took you, or if you took public transportation, probably is already gone. So you need to make sure to have that beforehand. I know the Department of Motor Vehicles, for one of my boys, I saw a letter that came recently because he had to renew his license, and his renewal of license is in his birthday in June, and they were suggesting 6 months ago to make an appointment for real ID, and I just saw in the last week that the Department of Motor Vehicle was pushing out letters, and he got another letter specifically about real ID and trying to make an appointment. So the airlines are trying to do that. The TSA is trying to make sure that information is out. Our airport director, April Gaspari, everyone is trying to tell you the same thing. Make sure that you take this opportunity now. And now we're in a time frame that people that are going to travel, especially in May, you have graduations that are coming up for those folks that are doing that. Mother's Day is coming up, so you don't want to mess any of that up by not having your appropriate information to be able, appropriate ID to be able to get on that plane. So many people have passports, some people have global entry, but again, at the end of the day, make sure to take advantage of this right now. You don't want to be that person because it's very, very frustrating. In traveling just in general, most people don't have a really good feeling when they have to travel, or they'll have anxiety, etc. Take one thing off the table so that you know that you can get through the TSA procedures and the screening procedures to be able to get through that. So thanks again, April, for all the information. And again, we want to make sure everyone does as great work as possible. With that, we're going to ask the Deputy County Executive, Richard Wishney, to come up and introduce our next guest to talk about Operation Prom.
Thank you, Mr. County Executive, and good afternoon, everyone. Prom season is here, and it can be a very exciting time for kids and their families, but it's also very stressful for many. A stressor for lots of families is the cost of a prom dress or a tuxedo. And we want to make sure that no child in Westchester has to worry about whether or not they can afford a prom outfit or afford to look their best on the big night. That's why we are so excited that Westchester County Center once again is hosting the Operation Prom formal wear giveaway this Friday, May 2nd through Sunday, May 4th. We are making, through the efforts of our county executive, Ken Jenkins, we're making Beeline bus fare free for students traveling to the county center for the event on the weekend from Friday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Just show the bus driver your student ID and tell them you're going to Operation Prom. This is the county's 21st year of partnering with Operation Prom, and it's one of the most exciting weeks for us in county government every year. Our very special guest today to tell us a little bit more about this is Noel Delaco, and she's the founder of the Operation Prom National Network here in Westchester, and we want to bring her up now to tell us more about her organization and the details for the weekend. Noel.
Thank you for having me here today, and thank you to Westchester County government for being our partner. This is our 21st year here in Westchester County. So this Friday, we will be at the Westchester County Center providing free prom dresses and tuxedos to students. However, we are completely booked right now for Friday. So if you're registered, great. If you haven't registered yet, you can go to our website, promnationalnetwork.org, and you can register for Saturday, May 3rd. We'll be distributing free dresses and tuxedos from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for high school seniors. If you're not a high school senior and you need a dress, you can come on Sunday. Sunday, the event opens at 10 a.m. and it's open to any high school student. So you can come get dresses. We may still have tuxedos and suits available. You can check our website and social media for updates. We'll do our best to keep some for Sunday. So Sunday, again, we open at 10 a.m. At 12 p.m., we open up what we call our public sale, and we open the county center to anybody who's shopping for a dress. We will have non-prom dresses. We'll have flower girl dresses, bridesmaids dresses, and even bridal gowns at a low cost. And all of the proceeds go to Operation Prom. So for more information, again, you can visit promnationalnetwork.org. And thank you again so much for partnering with us again this year.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Noel.
Thank you.
That's very exciting, and it's, of course, very helpful to lots and lots of our Westchester families. At this time, it's my pleasure to tell you a little bit about the activities in our parks coming up. Starting tomorrow, Tuesday, April 29th, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's called Gardening Tuesdays at Lasden Park in Katona. You can enhance your gardening skills and plant knowledge by working side by side with the gardeners at Lasden Park. And again, that's from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And on Friday, May 2nd, from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., we have an amazing weekend event for all those interested in buying mom a present for Mother's Day. We have the International Gem and Jewelry Show. Please do not tell my wife about this event. It'll be held at the Westchester County Center in White Plains, of course, and that'll be, again, Friday, May 2nd from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. You can shop directly from wholesalers, manufacturers, and designers. And this is a very exciting opportunity. It'll also be held throughout the weekend and on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sunday from 11 to 5 p.m. And also on Saturday, May 3rd, is the Native Tree Giveaway at Lassen Park. And this comes very timely after you've spent all your money at the jewelry show. We're going to be giving away native trees, and they're free. Come to the Welcome Center between 10 a.m. and 12 noon to get yours. First come, first served, as, of course, supplies will run out at some point, and it's only one tree per household. Again, that's Saturday, May 3rd, at the Lassen Park Arboretum and Veterans Memorial in Katona. And finally, on Saturday, May 3rd, at 10 a.m., we have puppy yoga. This is a new one for me. Participate in a yoga class that combines wellness and puppy love for a positively calming and happy experience. It's going to be located in the picnic area at the Ridge Road Park in Hartsdale. And you can bring your own mat, and puppies will actually be provided, so please do not bring yours. And then also on Sunday, May 4th from 10 to 2, it's Bicycle Sunday here in Westchester County on the Bronx River Parkway Loop. It's a 13.1-mile loop of the parkway. It's closed to cars for the exclusive use of bicyclists, joggers, walkers, and strollers. The course runs from the county center in White Plains south to Scarsdale Road in Yonkers. Many points of entry and exit do exist along the way. You're open to non-motorized bicyclists, scooters, and inline skaters of the e-bikes Class 1 only. And of course, plus the walkers and joggers are welcome. This activity will continue for many Sundays in May, the 11th and 18th, and again in June and in July. And we'll be telling you more about the times and dates in the future. Thank you, Mr. County Executive.
Sir.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy County Executive. So we had a fun-filled and having an opportunity. So there is an interesting thing with puppy yoga, because that is definitely one of those things. Like, everyone looked around, and I know that we have so many dog lovers that are here, and be able to do that. Puppy yoga is absolutely a thing, and it is fantastic. Sometimes they're like, in this case, it says puppies are going to be provided, but we've had other opportunities when you bring your own puppy, like you bring your own lawn chair, and everyone could participate in puppy yoga. It's definitely an interesting opportunity. So again, to do that. And again, on Bicycle Sunday, we had the Mayor, Justin Arrest, here from the Village of Scarsdale, talking about Destination Scarsdale and the Dale, and to make sure that things that are happening there. But also, it is our first Bicycle Sunday, 10 a.m. You may see any one of us out there. You may check out the Deputy County Executive got his pedals on with the e-bike assist, Class 1 though, right? It's not just fully an e-bike. You cannot bring those motorized bikes bicycles, but e-bikes that are Class 1, which is like a pedal assist. It certainly is a good time to do that. We had Bridget Gibbons here from Economic Development, and all of the opportunities that we're talking about with RPI. Make sure you get to westchestercatalyst.com to see all of that. Got our Real ID information. You can get additional information. We have pointing to it on our website, but it's pointing to the DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicles, and to be able to see the different things that are happening there. Make sure you're not that person that gets on the line and doesn't have the proper ID to get on the plane. You will be disappointed and upset, and at the same time, you know that it's for all of our security that this is happening. It's the right thing to do. Noel D. and the folks for our Operation Prom talked about all kinds of things Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right next to the GEM show. That make sure that don't tell any of the guys out there that have to get some things for moms out there to make sure that they're doing that. They're shopping, and both times over the weekend, not competing with Operation Prom on Saturday. On Friday and Saturday, it is students that are seniors that are going to be in that thing, and then Sunday, it's wide open to different opportunities. But go to the Operation Prom website to do that. And again, we just had so many things that happened in our briefing this week. We really appreciate you taking time to watch. Make sure you sign up for the eParks newsletter. That's on the website as well. And with that, I'm Ken Jenkins, County Executive. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. And if you're an allergy sufferer like I am, you're looking forward to this getting through these next couple of weeks as we move forward in our spring-like season. So thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day.